Hi, welcome to Greg's Grunts. Today we're going to be testing a myth that I have often heard in the gun community, and I've always thought it was kind of Fuddlore, and that is the myth of shooting over water. Sometimes people say that you should never shoot over water. I don't know what that, like over the top of water. I think the theory is that you could ricochet around and it just like flies off into space and kills someone. But I've shot into water and the bullets generally just go into the water. So we conveniently have a pond over here, and I'm not sure if you can see, but we have set up a steel target on the other side of the pond. And today we will be testing exactly what angle you have to be at to skip around off of the surface of a standing body of water. So I've got my really cheap rifle. I've got a True Glow red dot on here. Just budget build AR. It's pretty
HK clone.
Yep, something like that. Anyway, so on the hill behind me, we've got several different angles we can choose from. I'm going to start from about 200 yards and move on down. We can calculate the angles later, but you can sort of see, get a general idea of, you go from kind of a high angle all the way to almost 1 or 2 degrees down here. And this is just 55 grain. Really expensive Golden Tiger 223. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm up on the hill. You can see the target is somewhere around here. I hope I don't get struck by lightning because there's a big thundercloud. But we'll see if we can skip some bullets. My guess is we're probably about 30 degrees. Oh, there's the target right there. It's orange. We're probably about 30 degrees, something like that. Pretty high angle. I'm guessing that we are not going to get any ricochets. Probably going to go right into the water, but we'll see. So we're a little bit closer now. We're probably, I don't know, 20-degree angle, something like that. Target is right here, across the pond. Let's see what happens. Take a close look at this second shot. You can see there's the first ricochet that we have. Okay, so I'm at the final position now. Target is here, and as you can see, it's a very low angle. In fact, I'm going to even crouch down to get as low of an angle as I possibly can to try to get a ricochet. I think all of the shots up until now have just gone right into the water, but this is the position I think we might actually get a ricochet. We'll see. Okay, we're looking at a second ricochet here right now on the second shot again, and but now the bullet doesn't quite get above the edge of the pond there. Okay, this time I think I'm gonna prone out and see if I can get even lower into that final position. Okay, just kidding about last time. This is the final position. I think we're about 50 yards here, something like that. I'm gonna get as low as I possibly can. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna get as low as I possibly can to try to get a ricochet. Let's see. Okay, so I froze it there because you can see the third ricochet that happened, and it went a lot higher than the other two, and this is the final place that I shot at, so that's the closest I'm gonna get, and it doesn't go any higher than that, I don't think. All right, we're running into some weeds and reeds and shit on the shoreline, so this is not a very scientific test. But we'll check the target and the footage and see if anything actually contacted the target. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have any footage of me shooting this final shot, but it was just kind of a, shoot the last couple rounds in my magazine, and we actually got a ricochet into the target, and it was very satisfying sound. Unfortunately, the drone doesn't have sound on it, but we did get a ricochet into the target, and it was a good final moment. Not sure what this proves, other than you can obviously bounce a bullet off of water, but it seems to be that you have to be at a pretty low angle to actually get it to skip upwards enough to actually do anything. So we finally got an impact. You can see here, this is definitely a sideways bullet. Obviously it was tumbling, and it had some force behind it. You can see it peened the metal out there. Yes, I said peened. And the takeaway here is that I had to get pretty much down in the reeds to where it was almost like a 1 or 2 degree shot. I was proned out just beyond the road there in order to get a skip. So is it possible? You getting all the bird shit on the other side? Is it possible? Yes. Of course it's possible, but I think the angle has to be basically you're going to need an entrenching tool to get low enough to actually bounce a bullet off of the surface tension of water. Now this is only 1 caliber, very unscientific test. It is possible, but is it likely? I'm going to say it is likely if you're low enough. I don't think so. So this is my perspective from where I was shooting. And as you can see, there's really not even very much water visible. If I come up a little bit, you can start to see the pond, but previous shots might have been going over.
Yeah,
It's always possible, but
even from here, you can't even up a little higher, you can't see the water. If we're standing up, you can see it.
yeah. So again, not very scientific, but
You know, I wonder if, like, from here, if you shoot towards the reflection of the orange target.
that's what I did.
Yeah, and that's probably.
I would aim for the reflection of the target, and big surprise, bullets in light don't always follow the same path.
Have the camera off and it's rolling now.
Brian crashed his fucking drone in the bushes, and I had to go.
Why didn't we fucking film that? Why didn't we film the fucking drone rescue? What a bunch of fucking...
I thought about it doing that, but I didn't do it.
God. Film everything all the time.
Yeah.
This light, dude, so like you can't see the lighting, but the lighting's fucking great.
Do I look beautiful?
Yeah, you look amazing.
I mean, I always look good, but
And just do
I look even better now.
oh yeah, this is better lighting right here.
Can you get the lower back sweat?
Can we,
Can you zoom in on that?
oh yeah.
It's real moist out here.